Sometimes, the most powerful people in the room are not the loudest ones. They are the quiet ones, the people who learned how to stay calm, protect their peace, and walk away from unnecessary noise. In a world full of opinions, arguments, drama, and constant attention, silence has become rare. But silence is powerful. Welcome to ASENATH AHMED, a safe space for healing mindset, faith, self-growth, and becoming your highest self. Today's episode is deep, emotional, and life-changing. Today we are talking about the power of silence. Why people fear silence. Most people are uncomfortable with silence. Why? Because silence forces people to face themselves. When everything becomes quiet, your thoughts become louder. Your fears, your pain, your insecurities, your loneliness. That is why many people constantly distract themselves. Social media, music, gossip, relationships, a noise, a validation. Because silence reveals truth, and truth can be uncomfortable. Silence is not weakness. One of the biggest misunderstandings in life is this. People think silence means weakness, but true silence is emotional intelligence. Anyone can scream, anyone can argue, anyone can react emotionally, but staying calm, controlling your emotions, walking away peacefully, that takes strength. Psychologists explain that emotionally mature people often avoid unnecessary conflict because they understand the value of peace. Not every battle deserves your energy. Sometimes silence protects your mental health more than explanation ever will. The science of silence. Research shows that silence has powerful effects on the human brain. Studies in neuroscience discovered that moments of silence can reduce stress, improve memory, and help the brain recover from mental overload. Silence allows the nervous system to calm down. It lowers anxiety, reduces emotional tension, and improves focus. That is why people often feel mentally exhausted after constant noise and stimulation. Your brain was not designed to consume endless information all day. Sometimes your mind simply needs quiet. Silence heals the soul. Many people do not realize this. Healing often happens in silence. Not in crowds. Not in attention. Not in validation. Real healing happens privately. Late nights. Deep reflection. Prayer. Journaling. Crying quietly. Learning to sit with yourself. The strongest transformations are often invisible. A person can look calm on the outside, while fighting silent battles inside. Never underestimate quiet growth. Stop explaining yourself to everyone. One of the most peaceful decisions you can make in life is this. Stop explaining yourself to people who already misunderstand you. Not everybody wants to understand you. Some people only listen to judge, criticize, or manipulate. Silence becomes power. When you stop feeling the need to defend yourself constantly, you do not owe everybody an explanation. Protect your peace. Silence in relationships. Silence can build relationships and destroy them too. Healthy silence feels peaceful, comfortable, safe. Toxic silence feels cold, punishing, emotionally distant. Learning communication is important, but learning when not to speak is equally important. Sometimes anger destroys relationships because people speak without thinking. Words spoken emotionally can damage people deeply. Silence gives wisdom time to enter the conversation. Why quiet people are often powerful. Quiet people are often underestimated, but many quiet people are deeply observant. They notice energy, behavior, patterns, intentions. Silence creates awareness. People who constantly speak often miss what quiet people notice. Power does not always look loud. Sometimes true power looks calm, focused, and emotionally controlled. Social media and noise. We are living in the loudest generation in history. Everybody is posting, talking, arguing, showing their lives online. And because of this, many people lost connection with inner peace. Constant noise creates mental exhaustion. Social media trains people to seek validation constantly, but peace is found internally, not online. Sometimes the healthiest thing you can do is disconnect from the noise and reconnect with yourself. The spiritual power of silence. Silence is not only psychological, it is spiritual too. many people become closer to themselves, closer to peace, and closer to faith. During quiet moments, silence allows reflection. It allows gratitude, self-awareness, prayer, inner healing. You begin to hear your real thoughts instead of the world's noise. How to use silence wisely. So how do you use silence wisely? First, stop reacting immediately. Pause before responding emotionally. Second, spend time alone without distractions. Third, protect your energy from unnecessary arguments. Fourth, listen more carefully. And finally, learn to enjoy your own company. A person who enjoys peaceful solitude becomes emotionally stronger. Deep message. Not every season of your life requires explanation. Some seasons require silence, healing, growth, and rebuilding. You do not need to announce every transformation publicly. Sometimes your next level grows quietly. So, what is the power of silence? Silence protects peace. Silence creates clarity. Silence heals emotions. Silence strengthens the mind. And sometimes, silence says more than words ever could. Thank you for spending this time with me on ASENATH AHMED. If this episode touched your heart, don't forget to subscribe, share, and continue this journey of becoming your highest self. Protect your peace, protect your energy, and I'll see you in the next episode.